Hey everybody, AwesomeMattG here, and as you can see, this is going to be another Minecraft video. Finally, I know you are all saying that right now. This is I guess you could call it a home private server that only myself and my wife play on. And my wife is standing right here. She's going to be joining me in this video today. She is Kapriciouss. Hello.
Hello.
So, we've basically done all of this work in this world that we're about to show you all ourselves. The majority of it is actually her work because she comes up with the majority of the ideas and usually implements a lot of it. So, I just help, mainly.
You do a lot more than help.
Well, you know. So, let's start over here. We'll show you the basic standard farm that we've got going on. Obviously, we've got wheat on the left-hand side, papyrus or bamboo, and then cactus in the back. We used to play on normal difficulty, so we used to farm a lot of this wheat and make bread out of it. But since we've started turning more into builders, I've always been a builder, but she's starting to really get into the building aspect in Minecraft. We've switched it to peaceful now, so we don't really harvest that for bread very much. But
at all.
Pardon?
We don't harvest it at all anymore.
Well, that's true. But, you know, it's nice to have. And then here you've got your standard chest full of junk that you would use in this area. Crafting bench for making tools. Then over here, we've got a squid spazzing out. And that is the basic outline of our house. Again, this was initially designed by Kapriciouss, and she kind of built the majority of the first floor so that I could understand how she wanted things built. And then I came back in behind her and built up the rest of the building, just because I tend to be a faster builder than she is.
Very fast.
Yeah. So there's that, and there's a bunch of different stuff in the first floor and underneath it, as you can see right there, that we'll go show y'all here in just a few minutes. Here we've got a small little sky bridge connecting the farm to the house. And over here, you can see Kapriciouss's hoarding area where
I
she
hoard
collects
wolves, yes. Did you fall? Oh no, did you?
Yeah, I fell.
Okay.
That's okay.
Well, I'll talk about my wolves. I used to go out adventuring a lot, and because that's what I initially liked doing. Here, I'll jump down with you. And each time I left, because we used to play with mobs on, we had bone and stuff. Each time I left, I'd come back with like 7 wolves trailing me, and it's become sort of an obsession now. I'm pretty obsessed with wolves. Although Matt wasn't huge on them when I first started coming home with them.
No, not really. I found them more annoying than anything else because at the time they still whined periodically, and that was frustrating.
He wanted to murder them.
Yes, I did. I murdered a couple too.
Yeah, you did. I allowed you to.
Thank you. So in here, we've got our treasure room that we'll go into here in a few minutes. As you might have noticed, we've changed some of the textures. The majority of the textures are still the basic stock textures, but we've changed the glass so that it's more see-through. And we also changed the ore, and I'll show you that here in a few minutes as well. So let's head inside. So we have a door on the front and a door going out the side, and I'll show you what's out that door here in a minute. This is the entrance to Mineshaft Alpha. Again, I'm a big quarry person. Whoops. So this leads to my first primary quarry. And I've got some minecarts in here and a powered minecart system that runs exceptionally well. We'll see the quarry here in a few minutes, actually. I'll take y'all over there. Then we have a couple of paintings on the back walls that actually hide through secret passages some neat little features. Oh no! She disappeared.
There's a squid in here.
Oh, there's two squid.
Die, squid.
Oh, that is awesome. That is the first time we've ever seen squid here. So as you can see, it's like a little double door layout, and you can put the painting over the top of it and then walk right through. Pretty sweet. So here we've got an infinite spring water area. The waterfalls aren't necessary, but I feel like they're a really good add-on. This is something that again, Kapriciouss built all of this. And here is our standard lava incinerator.
That took me forever to make.
Because
I didn't know how to make it, and I wanted to do it all by myself, but it took me like an hour and a half to figure it out on my own. Because I refused to ask for help.
That's fine.
Matt could have done it in like 2 seconds.
Maybe like 6, but...
I also did it from up top and not inside. Remember, I dug down.
Oh, that's right.
And you were like, what are you doing? And I was like, shut up, I'm working. So...
We got a back door exit that takes us to a little checkerboard, chessboard thing. Doesn't really serve a purpose, it just looks nice. Another project that Kapriciouss did without telling me.
Yes, he came home from work and I was like, surprise.
I really like it. And then over here, you see this giant hole in the ground. This is the result of me working on another project that we're going to be doing. We're calling it Project 1 because it's not complete. I'm not really going to show y'all or tell y'all what's going to go in there until later when it's actually done and we can show it off. But that's why that hole is there. And then through here, you probably can already hear it, is our nether portal. Since it actually works in survival multiplayer now, we've traveled there a couple of times. So, there's that. And then through here is the treasure room you saw from above. We have 4 chests going upwards, and then a sign in front indicating what is in the majority of the chests. So like this cobblestone sign indicates that most of these chests contain just cobblestone, as you can see here. That one's empty. Here clay and brick would be at the top, gravel would be the second one, and then clean stone is in this bottom one here. And that just goes around the list of what the stuff is. This is the entrance to that secret project. And eventually, once we complete it in, oh god, a month or so, probably, I'll take y'all in there and show you what's going on in there. Furnaces, torches, coal, all the standard stuff. And here stands Kapriciouss again.
Yes, I don't want them to see what's in these chests, so I'm trying to block the sign that you keep coming and staring at me with.
Good idea.
Yes.
Oh, this is
the
Bow Chicka Wow Wow room, containing our beds, of course, and the awesome skull and fighter and spider paintings that I love in here. Make it more masculine. I like that.
Especially since I pushed the beds together.
Yeah. Well, it's a king-size bed.
Oh, yeah. It's a really tiny king-size bed.
Yeah. Maybe it's just you can only sleep at night, that's right. Maybe it's just like a half queen or something.
Yeah.
And then we'll go back upstairs. And we'll go out the side door and show you one of the projects that we worked on, one of the large projects that... actually, we forgot to show them the tree farm.
The sky farm. That's because you fell off the building. We'll do that after, if you want, since you already coming over here to show them this.
Okay. So... We'll explain real quick. Building this blocked out a lot of sun and created a really dark area under here. So we decided we wanted to use the style of hedge mazes and make it out of cobblestone, because it would be really hard to make it out of leaves. You'd need a lot of logs underneath there to keep it from despawning. So we made a giant maze. Entrance being over here. Good luck. Being see-through with the roof doesn't really affect your ability to navigate through the maze. It's mainly so we don't have to cap it off yet. And it's not technically complete. The first layer is complete, entrance being over here, and exit being all the way back over there. But we've decided that we would like to put at least a second layer, and possibly a third, on this maze. So when you come over here to the exit, instead of it spitting you out into just this green pasture area with a nice little pond, there would be a ladder like right here coming up, and then going into the second phase, which would be here, and then you would navigate through it, and wherever it's exited out would either be the end, or we would have another, like a third layer going up. So this is going to again be an ongoing project, but we thought it was complete enough that it would be interesting to show everybody. So there's that. See right there. You can see some of the coal at the bottom of that floating island. One of the textures that I think you took the coal texture from another texture pack that you found and then altered it a little.
I used kind of a jumping off point on a lot of the textures. The coal might have been from, if it is an exact texture, it looks exact. The colors are actually different. I went in and tweaked the colors, but some of them, like the iron ore that we can show them later, is completely original. It was your design that I just implemented.
Actually, I think there's both iron and gold in the treasure room. We can show them real quick.
I used some ideas from a texture pack, and I don't remember what it is now, but I redrew everything by myself. I mean, Matt watched me, and it took me a while because I had never done anything like that myself.
Yeah, I got some.
Okay.
So there's iron. I like the idea that it's kind of, what did you call it? Striated? Striated. I just call it scratched, because that's the
technical term?
Yeah, that's the technical term. That one is technical. Yeah, scratched. And then there's your gold next to it, which I think looks awesome because it sparkles more. It makes it easier that each one of the types of ore not only has a more dominant color, but it also has a tendency of, because it's a different texture, you don't necessarily need to be looking in a brightly lit cave to tell what it is, because the shapes are going to be different. So I'll pick those back up. Oh, I just broke my pickaxe. That's okay. Oh, that means I lost the iron.
That's okay. We have a lot of iron in our world.
Oh, and I
Sky Farm.
I also have a new skin.
Oh, right.
There's the back of the skin. And then when I open my inventory, you'll see the front is actually a Fremen in a still suit from the Dune series. I really like this skin. I'm a huge Dune fan, and I'm a total nerd with that kind of stuff. I used to have all kinds of Dune junk. I still do, actually.
I bought you the was it a Chris knife?
Chris knife, yeah.
Yeah,
I've
for
got
Christmas,
a Chris
that
knife.
one
I've got all
here.
the books. I've got them in paperback and hardback, and
you also have them on audio tape or CD, so you can listen to them in the car.
yeah. So I love the Dune series. It's freaking awesome. So let's come up here and we'll look at the.
Dude, ladies first.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You totally knocked me off the ladder, you whore.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Too bad you're not wearing a skirt.
Shh, you wish.
But yeah, let's check this out. This is something that I was not aware was going down at all.
Well, you were on the server when I was building it, but I was like, I'm going to go do a super secret project. You're not allowed to go outside. And if you go outside, you're not allowed to look up.
Yeah.
So,
Very disorienting when you have to walk outside and do this number and navigate everywhere. You just end up bumping into stuff.
yes, but I only got about probably not even halfway done, and it became too much, and I started whining to the point that he came out and finished it.
Yeah. But I thought it was awesome.
Oh, and all the pumpkins, because there are pumpkins throughout, or jack-o'-lanterns. Along with going out and finding wolves and stuff, I'm pretty obsessive about finding pumpkins and, what's it called? Clay.
Yeah.
So it took me weeks, like literally week upon week upon week, to go out and find all of these pumpkins. So this was definitely something that took forever, and I really don't ever want to have to go look for pumpkins again.
But you will sometime. I know you.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, I do every now and then. I'm like, I'm going out adventuring, bye, and I just leave and I'm gone for like 2 days, like 2 days real time out in the world, just coming back, and I come back and I'm like, I found diamond and I found this and I found this and this.
It's awesome. So yeah, this is where we will farm our wood, which is going to be a blast. You can see this line of torches really well at night, obviously. What does this lead to again?
Oh, I found above ground lava and I turned it into obsidian.
Ah.
And that's how you got, is that how you got the obsidian for the, I think that's how you got some of the obsidian for the portal, but there's still a bunch out there that one day you can go back and get, or whatever. I used way too many torches, but I always use more than necessary.
Hey,
that's why I'm usually
like
not
every
in charge
2
of
blocks.
torches.
So, there's that. This is going to be the start of an additional sky bridge that's going to lead towards another project that's way out there. We'll actually head to right now, actually. Oh. They were offended by me landing on their house. So over here, where you see these torches, you coming? Yeah.
I am.
This is the top of the quarry. Its exact dimensions are
You forgot them.
big. Well, I tell you what, somebody's gonna look at this long enough and count all the bricks and figure out how wide it is, and look at that. You can pause the video and count the bricks there, and then post a comment and say it's so big. But yeah, that's how big it is. And there's the end. Oh, nice. I like green. There's where the minecart system comes out. And then back over in this area is where our project number 2 is. And this one was 100% Capriciouss's idea. I'll let you take it from here.
Oh, yes. I came to Matt and I was like, I want to do this. And he was like, no. Because he didn't want to do it at all. And I was like, too bad, I'm doing it anyways. So, I'm sorry, I'm adjusting my mic. I went out and wanted to find a location that was suitable, and I just could not find one to my liking. And I found this huge span of, I guess just call it ocean? Is that what it is? Just ocean?
Or sea or something.
Sea, whatever. And I was like, perfect. I'm just going to use this, but I need land on it. So I've been farming dirt for ages, and slowly but surely I'm going to fill up this entire area with dirt and replace any sand with dirt. But it's only 1 deep, so it's not... I mean, if you dig down, it would just be water.
Yeah, at first I wasn't too keen on the idea of what she has planned out here, and then we started talking about it and discussing it over the next day or 2 after she told me, and I started getting really excited about it. This is where that sky bridge is going to lead to, since it's so far away. And don't really want to go into detail about what it is, because I'd like to keep that exciting for another video.
Oh, sorry. I dug out some of the mountain over here because I put all the fencing up today.
That's awesome.
So, I mean, your viewers know that we do everything the long way, digging out everything. So you can actually see some of the progress I've made here where I've started digging out. And actually, I'm going to dig out beyond the fence because I don't want a wall up against this fence. So I'm gonna dig down a little bit eventually.
That's a good idea, actually.
Oh, and I didn't put any torches because I'm not good with torch layout. So I figured one day I could con you into coming out here and doing it for me.
There's some coal close up, if you want to look at that. I'm going to try to see if I can remember to put... Ooh, thank you.
You're welcome.
To put the terrain.png file as a downloadable link in the description of this video somewhere, hopefully. So if y'all want to either use the slightly modified standard... God, what do you call it?
Textures?
Textures, thank you. Or if you just want to get in here and steal one or two and add them to yours, by all means, go ahead. Doesn't bother us at all. But that about covers it. I think that covers everything we're doing. We're going to be doing both of these two projects that we're working on are probably going to take another month or two before they get to the point where we can actually where we want to display them as at least semi-complete. And then we'll make another video. We'll probably do a couple of interim videos as well, just for fun. And that's just me and Kapriciouss. And then myself, NappyFS, and DracenPie are planning on getting together on another server solely to record videos for YouTube. And then we'll run around and do whatever it is we want to do. We'll build stuff, and obviously I'll build stuff. Ooh, the sun's coming up. I really like the sunrise and sunsets that were added in. I don't know what patch that was, but they're really nice now. And, but anyway, sidetrack. We're going to start doing videos on that. Hopefully we'll start recording those soon. But I figured y'all might like to see what we're doing in our world. And it's a nice little video in the interim, I guess. So, we'll leave everybody here today. Say goodbye, Kapriciouss.
Goodbye, Kapriciouss.
Of course you say it like that.
Of course. I'm a huge smartass.
So, we'll leave you here in our nice little rainy world, looking at the sunrise. Nice and pretty.
I'm sorry, in my head I went, like a Twinkie, like a Twinkie.
Oh, I love Morgan Freeman. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one.